because I do like the story of it. I will commit to some defeat here. Commit to some defeat that I can't get around the game, but I don't know how much time you're supposed to invest in to do that. We'll see how this changed any of the battles, because I don't think it changes anything but the battles. It's like, if you don't spend the money right, it's not defeat. We shall see. We shall see. Alright. Hopefully this will work. We'll see. See how this battle even changes after doing that. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. All we wanted to do is have peace, but no. So many guys. So many guys. And they still seem like they're gonna hurt quite a bit. And this is still very quick. Still very quick. I want everybody to attack that. But we can. So why? Why did no one even listen to that one? Seriously? Cast this. Okay. That did not take long that time. Get through there. Oh, right. He still has that wonderful move. Main thing is... still more guys coming out? Really? Here. All this stuff out. Then oh yeah, this is seeming a lot quicker. What's that video about, Nietzsche? Can you give me the Coles notes? Can you give me the Coles notes on that? Because it seems like in order to do the upgrades, amount of money, you gotta be really close to it. Oh yeah, that did so much damage. And he's done. That quick. No, that's not well streaming. Mana regen is down, water resistance is down. Guess we could go try and take on the Mimic as well now. Yeah, that went way quicker than it normally did. Veteran advanced orcs. Yeah, I don't need to do those. Despite the mortal wounds your champions have inflicted, Call Congus rises to 2 feet, spewing green blood from his lips. He leans against the wall and speaks beneath broken breaths. Before you send me to the darkness, tell me one thing. What did your priest tell you, your people, that made them hate us? That made them want to exterminate us? We've been trying to tell you, we're not who you think we are. We're not the humans you've been at war with. We have nothing to do with this priesthood you speak of. You came to this tower in our land, and your people have been attacking us every chance they get. Different humans? Different humans, lad. If true, then let us stay in your lands under a blood bond of peace, forged here and now with my dying breath. No great leader, no human from any land can be trusted. The orc leader silences his soldier with a snarl, then struggles to lift his broken, bloodied arm to shake hands and seal the pact. Kane slowly removes his gauntlet and extracts a dagger. Careful, King's champion. I have memories of such pacts. Hatred is not so easily dismissed. It runs deep in those orcs. It may be our only chance for a peaceful existence in Otara. Warren's right. Are you willing to take any chance with these creatures? Let the leader die, and let us choose the portal, close the portal to the world permanently. Waddle, waddle. Eliminating the portal is the only way to truly assure peace. With nerves frayed and your champions tired, your party breaks into bitter debate of whispered shouts. If you do not intervene, this could very well splinter your champions. I hope so. I hope so. Let the portal stay open. Orcs can sell in Otara, whatever good it will do them. Yeah, let's do that. That'll make Kane happy. Made Rackham worse, Whisperers born worse, Eric a little worse. There can't be many levels left of the tower, so close to the bottom. You won't risk having your party fall to pieces now. These strange future orcs deserve a second chance. You focus your will on the party, strongly urge your champions to make a pact of peace, and show the compassion of human nature. Kane runs his dagger across his palm, then reaches out and embraces Paul's palm. By dying breath and last blood, our lands lie open to you in peace and friendship. Send your men back through the portal and let it be known. Call snorts in agreement and orders his men as the shield guard suggest. As the last enemy guard exits through the portal, the orc leader collapses to the floor dead, bloodied smile on his face. As the decision to deal with the orc portal is reached, Kayla rushes before Kane, look of dread in her eyes. What is it, Your Grace? Do you not feel it? Don't any of you feel it? Feel what exactly? A will, not your own, influencing your decisions. One moment you're all at odds on whether to close this portal, then the strange pressure of an outside resolution settles among you. And the next moment you're all agreed on a single course of action. I felt no outside influence. Besides, we have to choose. And I, for one, am glad for the moment we can all agree on something. But... Perhaps as an ancient, milady, you're more in tune with the forces within this tower. But for one, didn't feel anything strange. Do you disagree with our decision on the portal, patron? No, it's not that. It's just... we must pick and choose our battles, Your Grace. Let us not quarrel over the nature of our agreements. Yeah, she knows that I can do all this controlling business, but... okay. So that is now done. Changed it quite a bit. But I took a peek. I think I have 75 hours in this game. So his health, wow, that's such a difference. His health is like halved in story mode. So we'll see how much different this is. He's gonna cause some grief. Yeah, and I forgot to change Got to change some of the skills over. Hello, cat. And now, can we just move over here? No, he's immobilized. That is all that has happened here. Okay, you get out of there. And now, drop this on you. Should have set this up here first. That's not good. Get everybody in on this action. So he's down already. Oh my. And that just destroys the party. Everybody's back to normal. Amazing on how different this is. Even though this guy's still being a pain. Final cast of this. That should be enough to... Yeah, there we go. Now he's done. -2 health regen, -6% attack speed. Good mana regen. Minus everything. Minus everything on this. Alright. That is done now. Yeah. Are you going to bed? Oh. Where to now? All right. Up the gold. So I wonder if the gold has changed now. Oh, okay. Alright, Nietzsche. No. Your party continues. As your party continues, they pass a pile of rubble to a long-forgotten cave-in. The debris holds little interest to everyone save Rackham. The dwarf stops and examines the mound of stone, earth, and metal. Kayla, Mave, and Eric pause to see what holds their companions. Before any can inquire, Rackham extracts a child-sized humanoid skeleton. Where are you going? By great spirits, what was a child doing down here? This is nae child, lass. These remains are dwarven. Let them rest in peace, son of Roheim. As Eric and Mave move off, Rackham spots the straps of a map case tangled around the skeleton's leg. The dwarf quickly uncovers a map, which causes his eyes to go white, his helmet to slide carelessly off his head, hitting the floor with a clunk. I didn't believe it. A map to Adamantine. It may not be accurate. Digging around in the map case, Rackham produces a chunk of bright silver metal the size of his fist. Congratulations, Rackham. After we reach the bottom, you can follow the map and recover the very object of your desire. Your people record your name in the book of the First Kings. Aye, they will at that, but I cannot afford to waste another moment. Must find this cache of adamantine ore right now. Surely you don't mean to abandon us now, Chief. Not when we're this close to the bottom. I'm truly sorry, lass, but my people are counting on this discovery. I cannot jeopardize it for anything. But we need your steady hands of iron and fire more now than ever, Master Smith. The challenges of the tower becomes more difficult the closer we get to the bottom. Without you by our side, we will be at a great disadvantage. Rackham slips the ore beneath his armor and, clutching the dead dwarf's map in his hand, turns to leave the opposite direction. I wish I could stay, my friend, I truly do. But I came to this tower to find the stronger metal ever recorded in history, and by the Great Spirit's good fortune, I've found it. Rackham takes up a torch, turns, and sets off. That's it, not even a goodbye to the companions who have risked life and limb at your side. At long last, salvation for the Dwarven Empire. With this cache of ore, we'll be able to create unstoppable constructs and forge unbreakable weapons. Get it. Let him go then. We have a tower to descend. Ah, so Rackham's gone. Cainborn and Whisper continue on as Maeve, Kayla, and Eric watch Rackham's torchlight fade in the distance. Shaking her head in disappointment, Maeve turns and joins the others. Kayla sighs and turns to follow Maeve. Good journey, son of Rogain. I hope you find the treasure you so desperately seek. Now, that's interesting. So if you pumped up a lot of stuff into Rackham, and you just lost them, that would kind of be a pain. Let's see here. Let's see what happens. So in here, yeah, he is gone. And in here, inventory wise, he took whatever he was wearing. Interesting. I wonder what alignment. He was at -3. It's not bad. Everybody except for Kane and Whisper are... It's not like he was at -10 or anything like that. I was wondering if maybe the alignment did it, but guess not. Okay, so Rackham's gone. It's the Dwarven skeleton. Now, where are we going? So this now makes me wonder if I'm going to accidentally lose one of my other characters here. They'll find something and be like, oh, I gotta go. I don't know who... I guess it would be the mages. Mining tracks. Mining cart tracks from the nearby caves come to an end here. Abundant black rubble spills from the cave's entrance into this chamber. Party recognizes basalt, commonite, obsidian, char iron, and numerous other valuable rocks among the rubble. Welcome back, Nietzsche. Welcome back. Rackham just decided to leave us. He just, he's like, that's it. I'm done. What did I think I left at this one. Artist. I don't know, Nietzsche. That's a good question. I don't know if I... Oh, there's some boys waiting for us there. Oh, what is this? What is this? What is this? Void negation ring. Nice 3 health regen. Ah, a lot of void protection. Mana regen, but no health regen. Alright, Neo. Have a good night. Have a good night. Have a good night. Things have changed a little bit. No, I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't think I've looked at enough art to know, like, especially like the older art. I don't know. That's a good question, Nichel. So many portals. See you later, Neo. See you later. Each portal seems to have a little bit of an extra protection around it. Okay, let's go. Oh, oh, oh. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Well, we mind control this thing. And now do this. Yeah, I guess I never really looked at art. I'm thinking is kind of the way it went for me. Now what we want to put up? I guess one of those. Or did that take out the... Well, that did. Okay. Okay, yeah, so she can now one-shot these portals because they're so... weak. Oh, who did that? Who casted that? Seriously? Come on. So, one portal down. Who can we... Why can't we mind control any of you? Seriously, what is going on here? Let's just re-mind control you then. Put that there. Oh, now you're on the move? Alright. Here we need some distractions. And then everybody can shoot through that stuff. Let's try and take this out. So did a good chunk of damage to it. It's not quite enough. Oh, maybe it is done. Alright, Kane. Where are you? Let's just do that. Let's take this out. Yeah, so much quicker. Probably didn't need to go to story mode, say, but that's alright. Here, you take over. Everybody attack this portal. We're not even getting damaged. These guys aren't even doing anything to us. So now, can I just... I guess we gotta take this thing out. Oh no, never mind. That's done. Mind control that, and I think we win. Yay, there we go. A lot of meld stuff. Guess it's all the level 5 stuff. It's all the meld. Okay. Some more gold. Yeah, these ones, I don't know about GGs. Don't know about the GGs anymore. 70 health points, 5 might. That looks nice. Downside is this is green stuff. So I'm wondering there must be another level to this. Nothing over here but gold. Because we're only picking up green armor, not even the blue. Maybe there's a couple of levels? Or is it like a clock? There's 12 levels. Is that it? Because everything seems to be about clocks and that, and it's Tower of Time, so is there 12 levels? We're on 9. Deciphering the Argonte. Atop a wooden workbench, a well-weathered piece of parchment lies pinned under a crystal vase. As Mave scrutinizes the furniture for traps, Kane grabs the paper and reads. After weeks of unsuccessful attempts at discovering the Argonte's weakness, dissent foments among our ranks. Whispers have returned in the dark, while old voices speak the first Magus name, proclaim our task doomed unless we secure his support. I can't blame them. We seem more like new Magi recruits than elders of the Order in our efforts. However, not all has been a complete loss. Though admittedly, quite by accident, we have stumbled upon a means to breach the dimensional barrier and listen in on the Argonte. Since the creatures primarily communicate telepathically, we've only been able to decipher parts of their communications by infusing our devices with magic. Even then, it typically takes 2 to 4 Magi quite some time to accurately translate, and most of what we obtain is incoherent nonsense. While it does not sound like much, this could be a breakthrough we've been waiting for. Alright. Okay. There. Now, what do we have here? Okay, a bunch of different... Oh, there's the chest. See it. See it hiding. A lot of subtracting health regen. At least there's a mana regen there. I don't know if I want to go that way yet or not. Whoa. Is this the way I want to go? No, you can't go that way. Or just gold over here. See, did they even take down the gold? I guess I'm gonna have to Google that, Nietzsche, because I have no idea. Eric stands alone in the darkness. His elven pupils adjusting to the lack of light, watching the faintest hints of Rackham's light in the distance. The elf's sight drops to the floor before him as he loses himself in thought. Strange to travel on without him. Somehow felt the dwarf's stubborn nature would see us through to the end. Thanks, Nietzsche. Thank you. Eric suddenly raises a hand, noticing a glimmer on his belt buckle. The shine draws his attention up to find Rackham returning from the darkness. A smile breaks across his face at the sight of his bearded companion, despite his effort to restrain himself. Without word, Rackham holds the map to Emma up to his torch, setting it ablaze. But I thought you had to bring the strongest metal ever forged back to your people. Aye, that I promised. But I realized I already have something in my possession far stronger than any adamantine in this tower. Overwhelmed with confusion and shock, Eric stands flat-footed as Rackham steps past him, patting him on the shoulder. Kinship laddie, our people don't need find some ancient metal to save Atara. As long as we 7 are already committed to the task. Alright, let's take a peek. Okay. Very nice, Neutral. Very nice. That is nice painting. So Rackham is back. That didn't take long. For him to disappear and return. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay. So I've been welcomed back to my own chat room. And I guess somehow my chat room got cleared. Constructing the avatar. Amid a pile of broken glass and rubble, your party extracts a portion of an old book. Only one page is intact. It reads, "With the growing fear that we will not discover a solution in time, a number of us once again focused on Proteus. The key, of course, is figuring out a way to breach his protective barrier." Magus Nanan suggested the brilliant idea that an artificial being or construct will have a much greater chance of success. To this end, Nanan and a few others have taken up creating a unique and powerful construct. I have my doubts their ambitious effort will yield results sooner than the rest of us, but I wish them luck. I'm not sure, but if anybody wouldn't mind just saying like hi or something in chat, that'd be great. Because I don't know if I lost chat or not. That would be awesome. Where are we here? Ah, okay. I do have chat. Thank you, Stealthy. Travel disc. So where did that take us? Oh my. Okay, floor 9 is fairly big. Quick vortex pistol of Maelstrom. Vortex pistol. Hey. Alright, Kayla. Can you benefit from a vortex pistol? Speed, daze. What does it do? Air and water. Okay, what if we did that instead? Onward, onward. Okay, that was sneaky gold hiding. Oh, some forges. Some more forges. Another chest around the corner. Some boots. Mana regen goes down. Conduit melt shoes of lightning. See the gold. See the gold sparkling. Retribution 3. Shield buckler. Interesting. Okay. Anything else in here? A lot of squares, a lot of boxes with gold in between them. Bunch of chests. Did I get everything over there? Yes, I did. Kogrago. What's the password? What's the password? Can't even remember what that's from. Healthy handgun Mark II. Why are you healthy? Oh, because you give 4 life? Seems to take forever to fire. More forges, so yeah. Take your best guess on what weapon you want to upgrade, because it'll be a waste after 1 level or so. Yeah, this is very fancy. The network. System of processing machines interconnected together to one giant network. Kayla shakes her head in appreciation of the sight of it. Okay. No, I do not. I do not. I don't know if I even know English all that well, Rachel. The sound of approaching voices causes your champions to dive for cover, concealing themselves behind large pieces of equipment. You watch silently as a group of armored humans walk into view. Their armor is very large, ornately decorated and adorned with flamboyant, colorful feathers. Though they carry blades, they also have metal rods, with the look of ancient machinery slung around their bodies. Unaware of your presence, you watch as the humans will, with an uncommon tone to their skin, speak in an unfamiliar tongue. They don't look like magi or ancients. They're most certainly not ancients, not as I remember my people anyway. But their weapons, they seem similar to some of the devices from your time. I guess there's only one way to find out. Kane straightens up and steps out from his cover. His presence sends the strange humans into a defensive posture. Mave and Kayla step out to help persuade the strangers fight is not in their best interest. The girl's presence breaks the tension, convincing the strange humans to lower their weapons with a smile. As Boron and Rackham move from cover next, the unfamiliar visitors explode with shouts and raise their weapons, high above their heads, ready to strike. One of the men in the rear of their group turns and rushes off as fast as his feet will carry him. That's great. The newcomers surround your champions, condensing the bulk of their number around Boron, Rackham, Whisper, and Eric, directed at these members of your party. Shouts continue to amplify in strength and frequency. Though you do not understand their words, they are clearly highly angered, as if personally insulted. The apparent leader of their group finally turns to face Kane, Mavi, and Kayla. A single comprehensible word escapes his incessant shouts. Traitors. Before anyone in your party can make sense of what truly is going on, a battle ensues. Really? Of course. Why not? Fire resist. Your earth resist is low. Okay. You still could take void damage like nothing. Where are we going? Who can we mind control? I'm assuming we can mind control. Let's mind control, I guess you. And then you can run into that mess. Oh, stunned. Let's speed you up. Cast this. Okay, the little mechs are doing their work. I guess we can cast out some more little mechs. That last guy just pummeled with all that. How many of there are you guys? Are you not done yet? Here. I'll speed this up. How about that? Nah. Get wrecked, buddy. Get wrecked. Oh, not you guys. Here we go. Oh, we all went after that. And might as well stick together with Kain here. Okay, these guys are a little bit of a pushover compared to what we've been fighting. Mind you, it is on the easier side now, but right. Mavi stumbles, clutching her side in pain and dropping her bow to the floor. Without pause, Kain rushes to the marksman's side. You're hurt. I knew the last battle went more poorly for you than you let on. She wasn't even in it. It's nothing really. I just need a few minutes. Nonsense. We stop here. Noble elf. We have need of your healing herbs. Baron Boron, some fresh water. Kay, I'm fine. I wouldn't conceal a serious wound from you. Never mind, people. We're not stopping here. Seeing the concerned, befuddled look on Kane's face, Mavi sighs, a slight shake of her hand, or her head, and a smirk. Just help me walk for a bit. Taking up Mavi's bow in one hand, and the marksman in his other, your champions continue on. Yeah, I thought you kind of missed something here. Go back up here. Oh, I forgot to take a look and see what the ring was. Where did we come from? I think we were up top of that. Okay. So now are these the humans that the orcs were fighting? Well, this stuff is just junk now. Seems like junk. Oh, what is this? Scroll? A lesser scroll? By the Vault of Knowledge? Oh, hi, Boron. The Vault of Knowledge. +1 mastery. So, is this a thing? Can I give mastery to a character that is already maxed out? Like she's a 30, Eric's 30. Maybe I won't take that chance. Kane's only a 1. Oh my. Okay, we'll give it to Kain. Kain could use some mastery, I guess. No wonder your skills aren't working out for you. Artificial arms. Archives. The console refers to the storage repository of knowledge as the archive. It would seem that countless centuries of wisdom lie buried in the depths of this tower. Mechanical arms used to reach the shelves are still operable. Unfortunately, there is no time for study. Well, that's interesting. Neat way of storing the books, I guess. Fountain. Oh, who gets the fountain? Maybe... Who gets the fountain? I guess I'll take a chance with, Kayla. Oh, elemental resistance has decreased by 5%. That was not a good fountain. I guess we could take that hit. How bad of a hit was that? Kayla. Okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Who are you guys? More of you guys. You didn't have to attack us first. Ice bolt, ice mote, stun grenade, and a dash. That's what you have. The seekers are stun grenades. Pure Empire Zealots. Oh, and it's mana. It's one of those mana ones. Yeah, we gotta protect the mana things. There's only the two. Okay. Let's take control of that tower. You can put that there. And maybe we can just put a meteor there. That took out the tower. That was kind of amazing. Oh, nice. That tower actually did some good work there. So now I guess you guys can set up shop and protect this. We might as well move this way. Kane seems to be doing fine all on his own. Mind control. This guy. Oh, look at him go. Oh my. Oh, he stunned a bunch of boys in there too. Okay. As long as Keen is fine, it looks like he can. Looks like he's handling. Somehow he's handling. Let's mind control you. Put a bunch of you guys out. Let's work on this tower. tower's done. And what if we put this out there now? Oh, Kane got frozen. Okay. Everybody. Here. Mind control. Oh, wow. Get destroyed. I think, yeah, all the towers are done. We just have our things now. Really? Why can you shoot from there? Here. Actually, I don't know where. Alright, here. That it? Oh, that's it. Didn't even need those guys. Kane's Sunstone of Maelstrom. Doesn't seem like it's good enough damage. Oh, another one of those things. Reduce mana by 8%. Elemental Spirit. Oh, it's for rings. It's only level 1. Okay, I've been putting everything to that. I don't know if that is the right thing to do. Let's go down this way first. Maybe we'll go back. Yeah. Just health regen and some mastery there. That's all that had for us. More. Oh, I see gold. No more gold in there, even though it kind of looks like there could be. Ooh. Lesser scroll, +1 speed for... Well, we'll give it to you. Kayla, since we kind of took your other stuff down, we'll give you even more speed. Now, that makes me wonder, could she take more speed? Oh yeah. So her speed and mastery are close to maxing out. Alright. The path before your champion grows oddly quiet. I don't like this. I get the feeling we're being watched. Without warning, Whisper's form explodes into a black vapor, leaving her little more than a dark cloud lingering in the air. Ambush. That's a lot of boys. No sooner than the word leaves the mystic's lips, arrows fly through the air from every direction. Your champions dive for any cover they can find, while Boran raises his armored forearms and does his best to mitigate the damage. From the shadows, dozens of strangely armored humans emerge, one of them donning armor plated in white and cream colors with black feathers, shouts out in broken English. Defilers, blasphemers, you go against the one true God. You die like vermin. Hold your fire, man. You have us confused with someone. Another barrage of arrows cuts Kane off mid-sentence. The leader continues, ignoring Kane's plea. Lies will not save you. Your confession must be told in blood. First law of this word. All other races must be purged. Die, humanoid sympathizers. Die, traitors. Interesting. You could teleport. So, whole other different party. Oh, of course. Kayla and Kane. Great. Alright. this, do this, do that. And now let's put this out here, and maybe that'll help with the meteor. Yep, okay. She's free. One meteor was enough to do it. Drained HP. Oh, one of those deals, hey? Here. What we... Oh my. Kane thought about going after him. He must have like, he's gonna be dead by the time I get there. There's no point. Where are those all going? Okay. He's a beefy boy. Too bad he got dazed for a bit. Here, have a present, you guys. You guys could get a meteor. I don't know where Kane is. Oh, there we go. So these are the frozen people. I can't mind control you, hey? No. Okay. That's sad. That teleport is not great. Okay, what about mind controlling one of you? Oh, that's what that was. Oh, here, presents. One of those. And then maybe one of these for you two. Oh, you teleported in. Lots of stuff is going on. Oh my goodness. Oh, and everybody's done. Everybody's done. Spectral Adamantine Axe of Thunderstorm. 2 mana per hit. Okay. Oh, he's off. With the bulk of their number defeated, a small group of your champion's opponents break away and retreat. No more than half a dozen soldiers. Whisper rushes to give chase, but Kayla calls her back. They're getting away. We must pursue at once. Hasn't there been enough killing? Let them go. Her Highness is right. They were able to set this ambush because they knew we were coming. If we let them get away, we could be facing more confrontation like this, all the way to the bottom of the tower. They are human beings. However misguided, we must not hunt them down for the slaughter. Such violence is uncivilized. Looks like we've stepped into some sort of civil war between those strange orcs and these humans. If they both occupy the last levels of the tower, perhaps it is best to try and communicate and express that we have nothing to do with their conflict. That's interesting. If the... I don't think they're going to give us a chance to do much explaining. Besides, if they use dishonorable tactics like an ambush, I say they get what's coming to them. Though the party is not yet arguing, you sense the heightened feelings of stress and anger from each and every champion. If someone doesn't take control of the situation, a shouting match, a possible show of force is only moments away. Alright, let them. This is gonna hurt. Warren is the only one. Oh my, everybody else wanted them gone. Okay. The band of strange humans was not particularly challenging for your champions, but as Mavic mentioned, champions have stumbled into someone else's private affairs. Taking sides at this juncture would be unfair and at unreasonable risk to reaching the bottom of the tower. Willing to take any chances, you focus your will on champions and suggest they move on. If the strange fanatical humans show themselves again, they will be dealt with accordingly. Futuristic orcs and fanatical humans bent on their destruction. As fantastic as it seems, they are nothing more than obstacles standing in the way of your true goal. Reserve your focus for more pressing matters on reaching the tower's bottom. Whether your champions pursue these zealots or let them escape, you leave to their fine judgment. After a short discussion, the group agrees to waste no more time with them. Your champions move to exit the chamber, leaving Kayla behind, standing alone. The ancient's eyebrows were raised and her hands turned up before her. No, whoever you are, this isn't right. All eyes of your party turn to Kayla as a queasy feeling of unease settles in your stomach. What's wrong? I felt it stronger now than ever, and I see the pattern now. At every critical juncture, when we are divided on what to do, someone influences your minds. Oh, this again. Do you take being controlled like puppets so lightly? Could it be the connection my lord has to us in this place? I was thinking the same thing. I can sense his presence constantly observing us. I've felt no sense that he is trying to influence us at any time. This tower is a strange place, Your Grace. My lord is connected to each of us through his crystal throne. Perhaps the will you sense is his presence observing us. This is more than an observation. Whoever it is imposes his own will, overriding your senses. Stripping someone of their free will is a most vile, evil act. I can recall in my time people using magic to such ends, creating workers and soldiers to obey without question. Even if you are correct, patron, that some outside force sets to influence us, in a sense, we all influence each other with our words and deeds. As long as I remain true to who I am, strong and clear-headed, I have no fear of any outside presence. Besides, what would you have us do against an enemy that is neither visible nor present? Kay's right. We will rely on you, Kayla, to impose an even greater influence upon us when this outside presence arrives and remind us who we are and what we stand for. Though still flustered and upset at the situation, Mavi's trust in her new friend elicits a nod of an agreement. Your party speaks no further on the matter and continues on. Kayla's, that's it. Stop this. You must cease and desist. Well, oh, well, they are connected maybe. It could be connected. What's this little thing? Plate of the Last Stand. Health regeneration minus 6.5. Oh my. 25% void resist. 32 armor. Interesting. Does sound like Plate of the Last Stand. You're definitely not moving anywhere when you put that on. The Lesser Scroll. 3% Earth Resist. Who's the better one to have that? Not Kane. Maybe, yeah, Kayla. Kayla will get it. Even though I'm a little concerned I might lose her. But I guess Rackham came back. Rackham did come back, so maybe you don't lose anybody. I haven't seen any gold. That worries me that I've missed some. 20% skill power increase. Ooh. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, another teleport disc. Another travel disc. Mighty melt leather of the Juggernaut. 7. Wow, every little bit of resistance, just a tiny bit of armor. Nothing else in here. This looks like Vista of the Mine Below reveals a complex that impressive even Rackham. Oh boy, I can't read that quick. The crimson crystal within view must be 100 feet tall. Okay. Oh, that was interesting. What are you doing, Boron? As Boron moves to leave the chamber filled with dispatched humans, one of the corpses catches his eye. The giant's body goes limp. His face draws long as he hovers over the broken body. With utmost care, the giant nudges the fallen soldier's body, shaking loose a 30-pound, red-sized smooth stone strapped to the shoulder's back. How can this be? A memory stone? Among humans from another world? The giant falls to his knees with a resounding thud. The sound recalls all your champions to the chamber. Weapons drawn, they rush to the frostling side. Seeing no danger present, they quietly sheathe their weapons. What is it, Biggs? An impossibility. A memory stone? Frostling stone cannot originate from another world. It's impossible. Perhaps they found it in the tower. The only feasible explanation, yet one that means this stone must be a misplaced memory your people sent you here to find. Boron nods quietly. After a long moment, he lowers his massive hands, cradling the memory stone as if it were made of ancient dried eggshell. The moment the giant's bearskin touches the stone, his eyes illuminate with blue energy as scores of memories flood his mind. Much of the memories are violent in nature, raw, savage, unwavering. Time loses meaning to the frostling as he experiences the memories one after another. Yet immediately, the man of the north knows something is wrong, as the stone containing misplaced, unknown memories, the very reason his people sent him to the tower, is hardly unfamiliar. For Boron has experienced each and every one of the memories firsthand. They are, after all, his own personal memories. Everything that has transpired in the tower. Boron gasps for breath that eludes him. He drops the stone, crushing the human corpse below it, and stumbles back with a roar of pain. No! Every champion present recoils at the unrestrained rage. Renfroge? Boron! Regaining his composure, Kane steps forward toward the frostling to lend aid, but Boron waves him off. I am okay. Can you tell us? The misplaced memories of the tower, they are my own. Memories of violence and murder. Perhaps it is a mistake, or some sort of Organte trick. It is no mistake or trick. I have lived my life in the pursuit of peace, expending every effort to refrain from violent thoughts and tendencies. And these memories here, these are the memories I will leave my people. They will ripple through Frostling society like a heavy stone thrown into a small pond. The reflection that is the Frostling way will be no more. Friend Froge, I cannot say this any other way, but ye truly are the most disciplined man I have ever met. Your people should be proud to have your memories among them. Do not even begin to understand the workings of Frostling memories, past or present, but I know Artara's very fate hangs in the balance, and if there's anything our world needs now more than ever, it is true and noble warriors. Perhaps, Baron Boron, it's time for a new Frostling way. Your memories are the key that opens that door. Kane's words cut deep into the Frostling, echoing in his mind in both the present and as a memory from the stone he just bonded with. As the words linger, more memories arrive, ancient Frostling memories beyond the time of the Archon Stone, memories of the great violent tribes and brutal Frostling wars. But along with these visions of violence come memories of peace and cooperation, choices to unite in brotherhood and lead the Frostling race into a new dawn. Boron does not understand it all. He hears an inescapable truth in Kane's words. The giant rises to his feet, strength returned, his attention once again focused and clear. I see the Argonthe coming. They think the remains of this world will fall easily. Perhaps you are right, King's Champion. Perhaps it is time we Frostlings are no longer ashamed of our past, no longer cast violence aside, but focus it against those adversaries who deserve it, those who would harm us and our friends. Okay. Now we get to kind of inspect the room, and there is a lot of... Oh boy, he's been impaled. Creation of the Avatar. Folded piece of paper lies neatly under a large clock. While we waste no time grabbing it, reading it, before sharing it with your party. It reads, I must apologize to Nanan at earliest opportunity for my lack of faith in his vision and ability. I've just come from his team's development chamber where they have created a most impressive construct. They've integrated the very tower itself, in a sense using Proteus' own power against them. The construct is referred to as the Tower Avatar. It is a marvel of engineering and magic. While I cannot see its future success or failures, I will extend every bit of faith and optimism to Nanan, and say it is only a matter of time before Proteus will have no choice but to acknowledge us firsthand. Okay, I have been. I so sorry. I so sorry, everybody. I have been. That was sad. Not much to say there other than the fact that I took over his tower that he decided to bring in. And that was impressive that he could actually summon a tower. Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay. I think that's a dead end though. And who is over here? Oh, you guys are just channels. Green sludge. A slate luminescent rolls across the muck as it gurgles along. Something happened. When your champion's noses burn the longer they linger here. Okay. Hernan Cortez. Cleansing pillar. Cannon shot. Okay. You guys... Well, it's hard to say how tough you guys would be considering change that has taken place here. Well, there's Cortez. Here. We'll mind grab your other guy. The resistances he has is pretty bad. Can we... Yeah, there we go. Now your friend can attack him. Give me your cane. So decide... well, I guess you have 18,000 health. That's probably why you're not taking too much damage, but here, we'll shave some off of that. No. You don't get a chance. Casting. Kane's dazed. Cortez is down. And blue crystals. Alright. Now what do we get? Crystals for upgrades. Wonder when that next time would be now. Is there anything over here? Other than very green, glowy badness? The Avatar's failure. A dried out, upturned inkwell and rotted quill lie next to a rolled parchment. It seems to be a personal letter, only partially complete. I'm disheartened to hear the Avatar was unable to breach Proteus' barrier. What an ingenious trick to erect an energy field that adapts to any force used against it. Since it is unlikely a mechanical construct will adapt faster than the barrier itself, I'm intrigued at your suggestion to imbue the Avatar with self-awareness. Kayla stops before a painting of Magi experimenting in the laboratory, hanging on the wall. She gazes at it, lost in thought. Is that your brother, Proteus? No, but when I look at these Magi, I see him clearly in my mind. He must have been a great brother and good friend. He was a great man, a powerful man, yet just and gentle. He thought only of others. I know you think the Magi turned on him, but perhaps... My brother had a mastery of magic and knowledge far beyond the other Magi. Most shied away from him, either in fear or jealousy. Even his friends regarded him from a distance. It always disturbed my brother. Perhaps that's why we were so close. I know without question they are responsible for his fate. Kayla turns and hugs Maeve. The hardness in the ancient's face disappears, replaced by softness and sparkle in her eye. Thank you. Without you and your friends, I think this whole experience would be unbearable. Oh, we got more updated. Day diary 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there's only one diary left to find. A listening device. 2 large metal poles lie attached to a strange technological contraption. Even Rackham and Kayla are baffled by what the device could be. When Boron pushes on the equipment, turning it to one side, a well-preserved piece of paper is revealed. It reads, Nasarth, this newer, retuned listening device, has been extraordinarily successful in picking up Argonte communications. Fortunately, the communications still seem largely incoherent. I'm starting to wonder if they know we're listening in and are perhaps speaking in code. In any case, my hope is that your ingenuity can alter the apparatus to allow two-way communication. Hopefully some direct communication will grant us the missing information necessary to decode all the messages we have recorded to date. If not, then we will make do with the satisfaction of delivering our own defiant message to the invaders. Frequency 1313.999, Atmosphere 3, has provided the greatest number of recordings. For unknown reasons, message clarity seems to intensify when the machine is activated in the following process. Frequency set to desired setting, power on, power level to full, all 3 enhancer switches flipped to off, power reduced to half. Oh, really? I'm gonna remember that? What is this? Frequency set to desired setting, power on, power level to full, all 3 enhancer switches flipped off, and then power reduced to half. I look forward to your correspondence and insight into speaking with these beings. Perhaps there is even a slim chance we can avert disaster through diplomacy. After reading the letter and examining the machine, Rackham and Kayla believe they can activate it. Should your champions listen in to Argonte, you hesitate for a moment. Only, this is the enemy of the ancients. You must protect Arterra against those creatures with incomprehensible capabilities. Finding out what you can about them is absolutely critical. A large blue bolt of energy sizzles between the 2 vertical poles of iron. After Rackham and Kayla activate the machines, a distinct high-pitched hum oscillates for a few moments. Then buzzes and crackles. Finally, a rhythmic, deep thumping sounds out. Rackham begins to speak, but Mavi quickly darts a single finger in the air and hushes him quiet. As each of your champions listens intently, a strange drawn-out sound growls through the machine. It repeats itself, becoming slightly more clear each time. Argonte voices. Magi are the false prophets of Arterra. Their dark goals to enslave the world. Proteus, the great deceiver. Argonte are truth. Argonte bring forth the light. Takes a few repetitions, but eventually each member of your party clearly hears the ominous message. As the champions stare at each other, trying to make sense of the message, a loud popping sound explodes from the machine, followed by a puff of black smoke and a sound of breaking glass. A few hundred years without any maintenance seems to have taken its toll. Whisper eyes narrows as she is perplexed by the event. What is it? Strange. We are to believe that what was indeed a voice of the Zorgante. It would seem they were speaking to us in their here and now, not the Magi of ancient times. Fascinating. Perhaps the originator of this letter was correct in his or her trail of thought. If we can indeed speak with these creatures, we might be able to learn of their weakness, or at very least their specific plan of attack. Moot point, as the machine is clearly inoperable. Kane holds up his hand, silencing and halting your champions. With a single gesture, ahead, a robed man sits hunched over a desk, looking over a number of ancient schematics. Suddenly aware of your presence, the man slowly sits up and turns to face your party. Ah, it's good to see you, friends. Your journey goes well? The librarian again. Good enough, I guess. How did you get down here, and why are you down here? The tower has many unseen passages. Over the years, I've uncovered a few of them. As for my reason for visiting this level, not so long ago, I uncovered a strange device that I could have sworn had voices speaking through it. Can't explain why, but I believe listening and speaking to these voices could be the key to saving Artera. In my spare time, I've been working to restore the device. If you mean the metal device with 2 metal poles in the other room, I don't think you're gonna don't need much good anymore. The librarian jumps up with a look of desperation and anger on his face. You didn't turn it on, did you? I'm afraid we didn't know. The librarian falls back into his chair, knocking the parchments carelessly to the floor. All that work, all for nothing. Can it not be repaired? Perhaps we can. The device had a bad condenser and coil. If you turn the machine on, no doubt that's what has failed. I've been searching the tower for levels for replacements, but they have yet to find either. Then we will find these 2 components and bring them to you. Yes, it might work, but I'll have to start from scratch and recalibrating the machine. It takes quite some time. Oh, by the great spirits, all that work lost. Irene dips a hand into his robe and presents a pair of small blue crystal. There are components in the machine that degrade if it is not operational. There'll be no time for you to come back to the upper levels. Take one of these crystals, set it to flame when you've found both components. When warm, it creates a pulse I can locate you with. Whisper takes one of the crystals. The librarian wishes you luck, begins collecting his schematics from the floor. Okay. That was a little odd. So what is the librarian? Is the librarian like Proteus as well? Where am I? There I am. This is a mess. Just a slight little bit mess. That's all. Okay. Oh no. There just hasn't been much gold lately. Need to make sure we pick it up. Again with the huge drops. Malfunctioning crystal golems. Your champions find a sealed envelope with the symbol of the Magi Order stamped in wax. It seems to have gone unopened since its creation 100 years ago. Kane does so now and holds it up for everyone to follow along. This notice is to demand better security protocols for the new crystal golems. I understand reactivating the old crystal golem production facility was necessary. In case this new tower avatar fails, a last-ditch onslaught of crystal golems may be our only hope. But 2 of the constructs attacked Emmet and me while transferring mana nodes upstairs earlier this morning. We were lucky, and I stressed the word lucky, to escape with our lives. These latest updates to the constructs are to be continued. We must have better security protocols in place. These things are far too dangerous to take lightly. Yes, they may be extremely effective in our fight against Organte, but if they kill all of us first, we've lost sight of our goal. See, that's interesting. Why aren't the Organte helping these guys take on Proteus then, if Proteus is the one at fault or something? The end. The end. The end gun. 120, 200 physical damage, Darkseid 2. Minus 0.5. It is an interesting gun. How is it damage comparable to Kayla? Instead of using the Void? Where is it? This is it. So 0.5, that's okay. Swap you out. And $120 to 200 physical damage. We'll see. We'll see. Actually, this might be better because it'll shatter the elemental resistance. We'll maybe do it that way. Okay, out we go. Locked door. The sturdy door seems to be locked. Without the right key, your champions cannot open it. Okay, fine. Oh, hello. Why are you all glowing? Try to open the door is the quest. Are you like Void? Well, Deep Wound, Void Ball. You do have some stuff. The Pain Bringer. The Pain Bringer. Don't have any Void resistance though. This is very tiny. What was your other resistances? This is going to do some damage to you then. This gets launched. You guys go visit that. Maybe even pull him in. Oh yeah, that's the Abomination. The Abomination, the Abomination. Here. Don't know if that did much. Well, you're a little dazed. Here, put that. Okay, come back here, Kane. Who knows where all these guys are gonna appear from? There, see? Now we could just do this. Just wipe a bunch out. This is everybody's beefier here. Here, guys. Try and get through that. You did. I'm impressed. Here. Mind control him. Take him out. Kane was busy. Good. don't know who those guys were. Those guys were a little different. I want... I think I'm going everybody to green. Let's see if that changes anything. Your champions stop mid-stride as they hear a shout from Eric. Weapons raised, they look around, observing the shadows around them. After a moment, they turn towards the druid. What is wrong, Eric? Do you see sense anything? Point ahead, his hands shaking and eyes wide open. Life Oak Seed. I have found it. Everybody's finding everything they wanted. Rackham found that Adamantium. Warren found his memory. Now the Life Oak Seed. We'll grab the money first. The sound of trickling water and the smells of fresh air and damp earth grab your attentions. Though they arrive potent and vibrant, you realize only the druid's senses deliver them. Without a word to the others, Eric moves to the nearby wall and sweeps his hand above the stones. Another sensation of warmth, radiating from the unseen source, rushes across your hand. What did you find, Horns? There's something beyond this wall. You have a good eye, Sir Druid. This masterful deception is no doubt dwarven in nature. Pushing a few of the stones, Rackham forces the wall back. A loud clang rings out, followed by the rattling of chains as the wall slowly slides away. Intense heat from the handful of red-hot rocks embedded in the walls, ceiling and floor force everyone to shield their face and step back. Everyone save Eric, who steps forward into a small nook-like chamber as if mesmerized. Dell's hair blows widely as he enters the nook, moving towards a mound of stone and earth protruding from the back wall. A single stream of clear water trickles down the wall, across the earthen protrusion, forming a pool around a first-size cream-colored crystal. The mineral has clouded over in time and lies speckled in moss-like growths. I've never seen a crystal like that. There are few who have. Do you recognize it, Elder? Is it valuable? Lest my eyes deceive me, it is truly priceless. Priceless? Eric raises his iron rod with a quick swipe, lashes out, shattering the crystal into pieces. As the others look on in surprise and concern, Eric reaches down and extracts a large acorn-like nut. The elf eyes well up with tears. A Life Oak Seed. I can see its life spark. Energy from the natural world of the First Age. It's indescribable. This single seed will return life to the endless forest and give my people a second chance, despite the invaders' plans for our town. Whisper floats past the others, coming to rest before the druid. She gazes at the seed, her eyes glow brightly. This cannot be. What is it, Your Highness? I have witnessed firsthand a relic of celestial night, an item crafted from the very energy which gave the world form. My people know of no greater source of power, yet this simple seed rivals its power, perhaps contains even more. Whisper reaches for the seed, causing Eric to recoil with narrowed eyes. Give it to me, and I will forge its energy into an item of unsurpassed power. The bottom of the tower will not evade us with such an item in our possession. Stay back. You have not heard anything I have said in all the time we've been together. This is the very reason I came to this place. It, and it alone, is the salvation of my people. Don't be a fool. What good is it if we never see the surface again? The power of the seed is a gift we must open and make use of right now, while we still have the chance. Do not mistake my passion for selfishness. The item of its making need not be mine. I will craft it for any one of us, as the group sees fit, but this is an opportunity we must not waste. Eric's hand tightens around his weapon. For the first time you feel one of your champions actively resist your bond. The druid's will is so resolute your connection weakens with each passing moment. This may very well be the last Life Oak Seed in existence. Its power is not to be squandered in the creation of an item of men, no matter how powerful or useful it may be. Eric mumbles under his breath in Elvish, causing the seed to take on a green luminance. The glow slowly spreads across the druid's entire body, down onto the floor where it spills into a dozen distant lines. As each line travels toward the walls, small green shoots rise up from the floor. The shoots sprout and grow with unnatural speed. In moments, the entire nook is covered in lush greenery and unrecognizable exotic blooms. Your champions stand in awe before the natural power of the seed, all except one. Such narrow-sightedness. You would keep such power for yourself? Presume to decide the fate of all, just as your ancestors did when they broke the treaty and used magic to defend Lothlorien? Eric's eyes boil with rage at the mystic's words, but as the truth cuts deep into the druid, he drops his eyes in shame. The very fate of Elvenkind rests on my shoulders. My people will live or die by the seed. I cannot fail them. You are failing us all by keeping it, druid. Enough, your highness. The druid came to this tower seeking the very thing he now holds. It is his to do as he wishes, and there is nothing more to be said on the matter. Now, let us move on. As Kay moves away and the others turn to follow, Whisper shakes her head with disgust. Lost in thought, Eric remains motionless, contemplating the mystic words with a heavy heart. Looking at a small green shoot, he watches as the small chrysalis appear, grows and hatches, releasing a brilliantly colored butterfly right before his eyes. Life always finds a way. You're right, Mystic. It is not for me or any other elf to decide the fate of Artar. Your champions stop and look back at the druid. We elves have carried the burden of my people's self-centered decision for far too long. It is time we absolved ourselves of that wrong. The seed is the single greatest hope for Elvenkind, but if you believe it will better serve all of Artar by another means, so be it. Take it and do as you wish, with elven blessings. All of your champions, even Whisper herself, stand before the druid in shock and surprise. In truth, each champion recognizes value in either Eric or Whisper's possessing the seed. Their indecision is so strong, a mere notion of your desire will sway their decision. Let the party decide. Eric -2, Whisper +2. Oh, great. Champions are making sacrifice for one another. They're forming a bond of brotherhood you dare not interfere with. You withdraw your will and let them choose as a group on their own. Surprising gracious of you, Eric. Whisper accepts the seed. With an intense wide-eyed look on her face, Born places his hand on the druid's shoulders. I do not believe your people will live or die by a single tree, no matter how powerful. There will be another way, you will see. The balance has truly turned in our favor. Now what item shall we forge with unimaginable power? I guess the staff. Health points, life, critical damage, skill power increase. Okay. Well, Eric, you're gonna use it. Because, well, why not? Right. Doesn't do as much power. Where is it? Where is that staff now? Is it? No. That's the prototype. I'm confused. Life Oak staff. Here we go. So it does some critical, does earth damage, which makes sense. Okay. So Eric gets a Life Oak staff. Should be happy. He gets to still carry the seed around. Sort of. Kind of. Maybe not really. Yeah. I think with that, probably here's where we're going to stop for today. It's been moving a lot quicker now since the change. So we'll change back to the city here. Yeah, we have a bunch of money now too that we could spend on stuff.